The last time I went to a theme park alone, it was a bit of a disaster. I got overwhelmed and ended up being bored, even though there was still so much stuff to do around the park. I was just too overwhelmed to take it all in. So this time at Phantasialand in Germany, I gave myself three challenges: meet all the mascots, ride as many coasters as I can, and explore all the food in the park. Would this help me make this a more enjoyable experience? Let's find out. Jingle, jingle, jingle. There's still no jingle. Jingle, jingle, jingle. There's still no jingle. Hello, good morning. So, what am I doing today? I'm going to Phantasialand, and yeah, I'm gonna have a good time. Reason I'm going to Phantasialand is I've always wanted to go, and I'm going alone, a solo trip, which is something I've done before. My first park to visit alone was USJ. It was really fun and I really enjoyed my time there. But I did have some learnings from that experience where I felt like, oh, okay, maybe next time I should plan better. I've put together a little bit of a Phantasialand plan. Here it is. I have a little table here where I've said the day and what I'll be focusing on. I'm gonna wait for 9:30 before I head out. I'll reach there around 11:15, 11:30, and yeah, start my day of fun and enjoyment. Let's go Fantasia! Let's go Fantasia! Took a bit of time to find these mascots, but the search was definitely somewhat of a success. First up was the mascot in the Africa area. I'm not sure this one's name, but they were there. I spotted them once while I was eating, and again when I was just walking around looking for them. Couldn't find the crocodile. I will pretend he doesn't exist. Next was the Mexican or South American themed area. Had to return to the spot about 4 times. Two out of those 3 times were during the actual mascot photo hours, so safe to say you won't always find them during the times that they say they should be there, but keep looking. Didn't find the mascot for this place. Apparently he's a statue that sits in some tall tower. I didn't end up finding him there, so I gave up and moved on. The dragons from the Asian slash Chinatown area were easy to spot, always on duty. I think they were even there sometimes outside of their prescribed hours, and it was great to take photos with them because they were super friendly. And of course, Wanda. Wanda was the gift that kept giving. The first day I saw Huddle and I got like a selfie. And then I also saw Fanny. And the next day I saw them both along with Brutal. And I got a group selfie with them, which was super awesome. Finally, this is actually the first dragon I found in the park on the first day I arrived. This is Drago. He's the dragon of the Berlin area. Super friendly as well. Can always be found around the carousel when you enter into the park. Next, we have our rides. This was possibly the best part of visiting the park and is the best part of visiting any theme park. I made sure to research all the rides that were available to my disposal, and there was about 23 adult rides. So I only made it to 14 of them, but it was absolutely an amazing time. I think the best one for me was Chiapas, which is the one, a water slide. There's parts of it where you go backwards, there's parts of it where you're rotated, and then that grand finale where you go down the steepest fall in a log coaster. I can confirm it is steep. I think I passed out when I was going down that one, but it was super fun. Some of the other rides include VR Crazy Bats, which is Europe's largest indoor coaster and largest VR coaster, I believe, and Fly, which was attached to my hotel where I was staying. One of the newer attractions at Phantasialand, and definitely one of the top attractions in terms of the best roller coaster in the park. You really feel like you're flying. I can't even describe the feeling. It's amazing. Next, we have the food. I started off with currywurst and a roll. Simple start. I also had a pistachio cream filled croissant, which was absolutely delicious. And then I had an abomination. The beef bani chow. I expected something similar to our bani chow in South Africa since it's clearly themed after it, but it was mincemeat in a hot dog roll. Also decided to try some churros. I wasn't going to because churros are hit or miss, but I'm glad I did. I'm glad I did. These ones were absolutely delightful and absolutely delicious, as good as they smelt. Finally, I went to the pancake and milkshake shop in the Wonder area. Absolutely delicious. So, was it worth it? The plan worked 100%. I would say it took my experience from USJ and completely turned around my opinion about going alone to theme parks. I came back feeling a little bit disappointed, having not gone with people when I went in 2021 to USJ, and this time around I can 100% guarantee that you can go alone. It can be a success. So the main things that really helped shape this experience is definitely having a plan. It might seem like the most logical idea is don't have a plan because there's no restrictions. This is why you left your people behind, so that you could have that freedom. But the reality is, having that structure still helps you to have controlled fun, because without it you can get overwhelmed, you can get exhausted just by the chaos of the event. Because one thing I didn't do when I went to USJ is researching the other areas in the park. This time around, I made sure to crawl the website, crawl Reddit forums before I went. This isn't an activity that takes time. It's literally dedicate an hour of your time, go through everything, kind of already have a rough idea of what you want to tick off your list, and then you're ready. Because this time I knew exactly every single theme. I knew the foods that people recommended. I knew what was new in the park that was recommended. I knew about the shows. I even had time for shows. I don't show it in the video, but I managed to even squeeze in 3 shows. And those were really good as well. And I would have never known about them had I not spent the time, dedicated the time, crawl through the website, actually learn about where I'm going, and come up with a plan of how I want to approach the day. So I definitely say having a plan does make things more fun. You can enjoy the day more. You can actually be in the moment because you're not stressed about, oh, I don't know what I should do next. I'm overwhelmed by everything. It's literally a case of I know exactly what I want because I already looked into it before coming here, and after this amazing ride I'm heading to the next one. So 10 out of 10 would recommend having a plan when you go alone to a theme park, and 10 out of 10 would recommend Phantasialand. Yeah, I just really enjoyed the park, really enjoyed meeting all the mascots. Super friendly. Really enjoyed all the food in the park too. There's nothing that I ate that I was like, oh, this tasted, I wish I had never tasted this, or oh, this tasted not so great. Yeah, and the cost as well wasn't super bad. Like, obviously it's a theme park, it's not going to be the same as me buying something from Lidl or Riva, but it definitely wasn't as expensive as it could be. I'll say that. Yeah, and I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed the performances. I really enjoyed the rides. I really enjoyed exploring the parks. Really enjoyed exploring the park before it opened for the public as well. That was also really nice, getting to walk around the park. And yeah, so tell me in the comments below, would you go to a theme park alone? And is this something you're planning to do in your future? Or have you traveled alone? What are some of your tips and tricks that you like to incorporate into your holiday to make it better when you're traveling alone?